What? Hold on. Wait a second. I forgot something. Hello, everyone. So, I am vibrating with excitement right now because I didn't think this was going to fucking come out. So, if you didn't see my Twitter, this is supposed to be Castlevania Legacy of Darkness, but I wasn't expecting motherfucking Metroid Prime to come out today. So we're doing this instead, and then I'm going to be doing Castlevania tomorrow. So just a heads up, my schedule is going to be absolutely fucked for a bit, because after Sunday, I am probably only streaming Metroid Prime until I finish it. But I'll still be doing Killer 7 on Friday. Also, thank you for the resub, Simki. That did not play for me, so I hope that played for you guys. I'm sure it's fine. It did? Okay. I guess it just didn't want me to hear it. So, this game has an interesting setting, because I was looking through the options. There is apparently narration added to the cutscenes. And you can toggle it between the North American release, which didn't have any narration, the European release, which had some narration, and the Japanese release, which had full narration. I don't know what that is. So I said it's a Japanese, or to align with the Japanese version, so there is full narration for the cutscenes and they have subtitles. So, I also apologize, this gameplay is probably going to be a little slow, because I'm going to be oohing and awing at all the visuals. Yeah, we'll see what it is. Visual normal. We're doing fucking normal. Oh, God. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, this is new. This is a loading screen. I'm just gonna turn my laptop's audio up a little bit. That might affect stream, I'm not sure. Oop, I missed it. Also, there's a very good chance I'm gonna cry on stream. This is one of my...
Cosmos.
Oh, hello.
In the vast universe, the history of humanity is but a flash of light from a lone star. The life of a single person should be lost in space and time. But among the stars, there is one light that burns brighter than all others. The light of Samus Aran. Her battles extend beyond her life and etch themselves into history. Here, another chapter of that history will be written.
It's beautiful. I am very likely going to cry during this, because this is one of my all-time favorite games. I love the Metroid franchise. It is my favorite Nintendo franchise. Yeah, the funny thing is, Pikmin is another one of my favorite franchises, and Pikmin 4, from the Direct, Pikmin 4, basing itself off of the treasure gameplay in the caves from Pikmin 2, like, that game was made for me. It wasn't made for any of you guys or anyone else. It was made for me. Because Pikmin 2 is also one of my all-time favorite games. Also, this game has motion controls you can enable, so you can play with the pointer, or have it with the Pro Controller. You can press L to jump. Or B. Sorry, just looking through this. Ooh, I don't remember seeing that. Yeah, bumper jumper, that's what a lot of boomer shooters do. Alright, let me just... Give me a sec here. There we go. Okay, just need that to be slightly, ever so slightly lower. Alright. Maybe just a little lower than that. Should be good. Yeah, should be good. Wonder if it works with the GameCube controller. Don't know. Oh, spring ball. I didn't think they'd have it include spring ball in this version. That wasn't in the original. It was Y, yes. Oh, let me do the thing. So I have played Prime a couple times. I have played the GameCube version and the Wii version. I've played both versions of Prime 2. And I've played Prime 3, and I played Hunters. I never finished Hunters, but I did finish all the others. So I have dealt with both motion controls and GameCube controls for Prime 1. When you force field in place, you cannot reach your gunship. Well, shit. I hope that if we get remasters of Prime 2 and 3, that Prime 2 gets Hunters as multiplayer, because Prime 2's multiplayer was fun, but Hunters had really good multiplayer. You actually love Hunters? It's not bad. The multiplayer is definitely the highlight of the game, though. Deck Gamma, reactor core and propulsion. Current status, environment normal. Deck Beta, biohazard research. Current status, environment normal. Deck Alpha, emergency evacuation area. Current status, environment unstable. Airlock repressurization successful. No idea how giddy I am right now with this fucking game. Biohazardous materials. Phazon batch 0009.A. Destination Deck Beta. Morphology. Space pirate. Status. Death caused by a severing of the spinal cord. Nice. The creature's entry has been downloaded. Morphology. Parasite. Interstellar vermin. They travel in swarms. Indigenous to Talon 4, a single parasite is harmless to larger life forms. However, they tend to travel in large groups, swarming over potential prey. Such swarms can be dangerous. Morphology unknown. Info: high levels of radiation detected. Morphology: space pirate. Status: death caused by severe flame damage to exoskeleton. Morphology: space pirate. Status: death caused by acidic burns to body. Chemical type unknown. Yeah, the Metroid games have always been fucking dark. Yeah, the live one. Morphology: space pirate. Status: weak life signs detected. Imprints of large bite marks can be seen on the exoskeleton. Let me just put them out of his misery. Tail section possesses a mouth-like orifice, most likely used for birthing offspring. That is disgusting. Escape pod launch coordinates: Talon 4 110L.30L Research Command Center. Escape pod 3 launched. Escape pod 4 launched. Escape pod 7 launched. Biohazardous materials. Phase on. Whatever. I don't need to do that. What? Moving on. I don't care what else comes out this year. This is my game of the year. Like, genuinely, I don't care what else is coming out this year. The year is already over for me. I got what I wanted. Also, I am going to be scanning all of these. 2 parasite queen specimens have become volatile on deck beta. All security personnel should report to the biotech research area. Parasitic infestation has been detected in the ventilation systems of deck Gammas and Beta. Frigate exterior hull stable and fully functional. Yeah, there's also the fucking reanimated corpses of the Federation soldiers in Prime 2, the ones that the Darklings, or whatever they're called, are using as meat puppets. Talon 4, Ground 0, area secure. Crater radiation readings normal. I actually meant to scan that first, but that's fine. I think I can still scan it. Hopefully. You've downloaded the map for this area. Press plus to access the map. When you're finished, press plus to resume play. Oh, that's over and done with, I guess. Keep pressing the wrong button to bring that back up. Access to deck beta approved. Please step into the hologram. Specimen containment breach on deck beta. All crew report for lockdown. This energy conductor unit has been damaged. Use caution when approaching the arcing electricity. looks gorgeous. I like how they kept that. Morphology, space pirate. Status, both legs of this creature are broken. Shame. Morphology, space pirate. Status, severe internal damage detected. Will you just die if I leave you alone? You know what? Fuck you. I need to check something. That real quick. Missile canceling is still a thing. Perfect. Specimen cell C. Status unknown. Rejection of phazon compound detected. I'm gonna stop doing the voice now. It's actually starting to annoy me, and I'm the one who's doing it. Specimen cell A. Status hibernation. Transference of phazon batch 0081.D complete. Specimen cell B. Status unknown. Rejection of phazon compound detected. Hello. Parasitic eggs in pupa stage. Its tough exoskeleton protects it from its mother's acidic embryonic fluid. That's also disgusting. Fluid sacs in the mouth enlarge after mutation. This allows for increased production of corrosive bile. Also disgusting. After mutation, the carapace of the larva becomes rigid. The carapace is quite resilient, able to resist the attacks of many predators. Combat mutation applications are complete. The primary legs of this creature possess galvanized tips, allowing it to penetrate any known alloy. Coils on this ventilation cap look unstable. Ballistic support needed in specimen block F. Alright, so they only need one missile shot. Phazon Infusion Stage 1. Parasite Larva Diagnostic Mass 1.2. Length 0.5. Cell structure stable. There are the birds going off. Phazon Infusion Stage 2. Introducing mutagen into tank. Phazon Batch 0732.C. Status complete. Log 09.992.3. Zebus has fallen. All ground personnel are presumed dead, either killed by the hunter clad in metal or in the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. Our research frigates Orpheon, Syriacus, and Volparagom were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Frigate Orpheon is now docked at Vortex Outpost. Orpheon's cargo appears to have a 100% survival rate. Metroids are healthy, but on restricted feeding schedules due to uncertain supply status. We are ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at Code Blue, no signs of pursuit from the hunter. Phazon Infusion Stage 3, mutation initiated, larva status stable. Morphology unknown. Info, the specimen has been horribly mutated. There are no life ratings. Phazon Infusion Stage 4, Larva Diagnostic Mass 14.5, Length 40.3, Cell Structure failing. Auto turret function. Alright, yeah, I blew it up. Morphology, Parasite Larva, Info, Harmlessness encountered in large numbers. Morphology, Plasmite, Info, Native of Talon 4. Specimen solitary holding 1, Phazon level unknown. Status xenotropic lifeform unstable, use caution. Specimen cell structure failing, batch 0732.C does not match DNA, terminating the infusion sequence. Morphology, Plasmite, Info, Native of Talon 4. Infusion analysis 10.2. Specimens exhibit incredible strength and body mass increase when exposed to phase-on batch 0732.c. Infusion analysis 12.5. Phase-on batch 003.h increases the acid production in the saliva ducts of parasite larvae. Biohazard waste removal may begin in 3 hours. Experiment 435.8. Bioform pain tolerance levels at 13% and holding. Later operational. God, the lighting in this is just amazing. Morphology Zoomer! Oh my god, it's a Zoomer. Okay, Zoomer. There's something behind me. Morphology plated parasite larva, info native of Talon 4. Mutagen tank 1, phase on batch, whatever. Oh, that took a lot of shots. Maybe I should have been using different attacks. Specimen solitary, holding 2, phase on level, toxic status, hermetic seal, holding. Morphology war wasp, info native of Talon 4. There's another one. Specimen solitary, holding 3, phase on level, normal, status, hermetic seal, holding. Specimen solitary, holding 4, phase on level, toxic, status, hermetic seal, holding. Plasmite, plated parasite larva. Morphology shriekbat, info native of Talon 4. Parasite larva. Morphology ice shriekbat, info native of Talon 4. This is me. Specimen solitary, holding 5, status empty. Ventilation covers may become superheated if airflow is restricted. Unusual thermal readings should be reported to the deck engineer on duty. Obstruction detected in reactor ventilation system. Engineering crew report to freight lift corridor immediately. Security codes on auto turrets are changed every other lunar cycle. Using improper codes may result in turret activation. Death caused by severe lacerations to the abdomen. I probably should have scanned that guy. Door lock enabled. Okay. Finally, our first save room. Yeah, this game just looks fucking gorgeous. I want to see Fendrana. Because as much as I hate the underwater segments of Phendrana Drifts, it is probably the most memorable moment in the game. Very, very pretty as well. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to meet my obligations for this week and honor the rest of my schedule, but next week, I'm probably just playing Metroid Prime until I finish it. It's my stream, I can do what I want, I get to pick the games. The one catch is, given that Kirby comes out soon, I'll probably be putting Wallace and Gromit on hold for a bit. I'm sure you guys will be so distressed that I won't be playing Wallace and Gromit for a while. I'm absolutely certain you guys just want me to play nothing but Wallace and Gromit, because we all know it's such an amazing and definitely not an unhinged game. Parasite queen, parasite female, genetically enhanced by unknown means. Weak spot has been detected in this creature's mouth. Use your auto-targeting to acquire this new target. Scans indicate the presence of a potent mutagen. Origins unknown. Creature exhibits the ability to fire weapons-grade blasts of energy from its mouth, a trait not present in standard parasite genome. It appears the pirates have begun a valuable engineering program with considerable results. God, that's so clean. Supposedly, the reason why this game exists is because Retro Studios showed a prototype of a Metroid Prime Remastered to Nintendo and said, hey, this is what we can do. Give us Prime 4. And that's how we got this. Then it was supposedly finished, and Nintendo was just sitting on it for a while. Supposedly. They were just waiting for the right time to release it. Yep. What am I doing? I'm going down here. I'm just going to take it out. Don't do that much damage. Yeah, we have a very good shot of seeing Prime 4 this year. I am very confident in that. Which reminds me, I have to make another meme. I will make it as soon as stream is over. Keep pressing ZL to jump instead of L. Yeah, we got the Metroid Prime Remastered, we got Bayonetta 3, we got Tears of the Kingdom, and we got Advance Wars finally, and we still don't have Prime 4. We'll get it when it comes out. Honestly, I'll be more than happy with this, and you can Oh, hello. You can bet I'm going to be replaying this several times this year. Not necessarily on stream, but I am going to eat this up. Yeah, well, that's probably going to shadow drop. So when that comes out, that'll be its announcement. So we'll figure something out for that. But definitely, I'll be doing a Windows and Mirror replay, and you guys are welcome to join for that. So I'm still gonna like make my schedules as normal, but if something comes out unexpectedly, I am absolutely going to. Alright, so. Oh, clean as fuck. But when something comes out that I want to play, I'm just going to be flexible with the schedule. Well, I'm getting through. You don't get to stop me. I never got to play it with people back in the day, so I never thought I'd actually get the opportunity. I never got to play a whole lot of GBA games in multiplayer outside of Pokemon. Actually, besides Pokemon, it was nothing. Never got to play Kirby multiplayer, never got to play Super Circuit multiplayer. So, I will say the GBA and Game Boy library is very small at the moment, but that'll change. They probably didn't want to give people too much to start off with. But it's fine for what it is. At the very least, they gave us WarioWare and Tetris. And those two alone are stuff that I'll keep coming back to, because I actually like the original Tetris. Tetris Effect Connected is probably the best Tetris game ever, and actually one of the few games I consider perfect. But I still love the original. And I've never played Minish Cap properly, so I'll probably stream that, and I will consider streaming Golden Sun. I actually won't be playing Fire Emblem, the GBA game, on Switch, because I already have it physically through Xeno. So I won't even be touching that. You've never played Golden Sun? When I said I haven't played it properly, it's because I thought I had played it on an emulator or something, and now that I think about it, I don't think I actually did. Ooh, what the fuck's up with my arm? New extras unlocked in the main menu, thank you. You want to save? Yes.
Recording to logbook.
Sorry, I'm just taking in the sights here. Genuinely never thought this would actually come out. I thought it would just be in the rumor mill forever. I'm gonna fucking cry over a goddamn remaster. I am actually close to tears. Diminished cap on GBA, but unfortunately I can't 100% the game since my timing battery's dead. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, this was made, supposedly this was made to prove to Nintendo, hey, we can do Prime 4. So, what's Prime 4 going to look like? Right, I'm going to do something early just to get that started. So something in here that we can do. Kind of. I don't remember if I need missiles to get over here. Oh yeah, I can get in here now. So you're not supposed to come here until later, but if you've played the game before, you need to come here with the artifacts, which is going to be our fetch quest for this game. Christ. The fucking... You can see smudges on the windows. Look at that. God, it's such a little thing to get excited over, but...
Recording to logbook.
Your pirate data entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Space pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 10.308.0. Field team reports are in on an aged structure of alien design built on the surface of Talon 4. Studies show that this structure projects a containment field. This field bars access to a prime source of energy within a deep crater. Science team believes the field is powered by a number of strange Chozo artifacts. We have found some of these relics, and studies on them have begun. As this field could hinder future energy production operations on Talon 4, we must dismantle it as soon as possible. This means the destruction of the Chozo artifacts. It will be done. Alright, so I do need missiles. So we'll come back here later. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to get excited over a lot of really little things in this game, and I'm probably going to tear up at several places. Metroid Prime is very special to me. I did not play it much as a kid. I had it as a kid, and then I sold it because I was a fucking idiot. And then got Prime Trilogy on Wii. Well, now we own the GameCube version again.
Recording to logbook.
But this is one of the best games of all time. Well, it should not have collision. Oh, I wonder how much I can break this. Yeah, little details like that are great.
Recording to logbook.
Yeah, sometimes these things can drop items. I probably should have scanned that pickup.
Recording to
Is
logbook.
that the zoomer? That's the zoomer! Ow, what the fuck? Ah, the mushrooms. Oof. Fog in the visor.
Recording to logbook.
A gamer. Guys, are you a zoomer or are you a gamer? Yeah, okay, zoomer.
Recording to logbook.
That's one way to kill him. The water ripples. It didn't do that in the original. Again, like, very little thing to get excited over, but you don't often see this in some Nintendo games, especially ones like Prime that we haven't actually seen in a long time. Honestly, though, let people enjoy things. Like, if they get excited over something, so be it. They're excited over it. Let them be happy. If you gotta make someone feel like shit because they're excited over a little detail in a game, then you're probably just a really shit person and need to stop talking to people. Because to some people on the internet, the worst thing you can do is care. Because if you care too much about something, that makes you cringe. And that's fucking bullshit to me. Get excited over a My Little Pony cartoon. Be happy that Humongous Entertainment is putting out their games again. You know? Like what you want to like. Don't ruin someone else's fun just because they're excited about something. And if it's childish, so what? Being an adult sucks. If I had known that being an adult would be like this, I would never have chosen to do that. Yes, thank you. See, I would turn that off, but it does become... It is helpful. So, funny thing about the hint system in Prime 1 and 2, in Prime 1, it has a habit of activating too early. So, before you even get to the spot you're supposed to be at, it'll tell you where to go. In Prime 2, the hint system activates too late. So, you have to spend an awfully long time wandering around before it actually says anything. Yeah, I mean, like, one thing that I don't do as often as I used to when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, I was obsessed with the games I played, so I would play them over and over and over and over again. And most of the time that I spent playing them, I wasn't actually progressing. I was just wandering around and trying shit to see what would happen. Because I was a very curious kid, and instead of sticking forks into outlets or putting my hand on the stove, I was playing video games. So I did all my curiosity stuff in an environment where I couldn't actually hurt myself. And that's one of the reasons why I love video games that let you try a lot of things. Because I love seeing those little details. I love seeing things react to different things. That's why I loved Majora's Mask, because every single character had their own schedule that they followed, and they had their own reaction to every single mask in the game. And while I don't like Majora's Mask much anymore, that game is very special to me because it showed me what video games were capable of. It was the first video game I played where all the characters felt like they were part of a living, breathing world. And that's why I love video games. Sorry for my little spiel there, I just wanted to say that. But I don't do that as much anymore, unfortunately, because now I try to breeze through games. But sometimes it's nice to take it slow and appreciate the details. Especially because it's a lot of stuff that most people would miss. Alright, I'm going to have to check that in the log because there's something in my right eye. I think it's some leftover sleep from this morning. I think it's called like an eye booger or something. That's what I've heard people call them. When I was a kid, there was a fairy tale, not really a fairy tale, but a thing that I was told that that gunk in your eye is from the Sandman, who would come to put sand in your eyes to help you sleep. That's why it would dry when you wake up, because that's the sand from Mr. Sandman drying. I don't think many people talk about that anymore, though. That was a thing when I was a kid. But it's also a multiplayer game, so you wouldn't really get the opportunity to see all that. That's something that I did in Unreal Tournament sometimes, is I would load a map without any bots, so that way I could just appreciate the architecture. I did that a lot for the custom map called Falkenstein, because it's an actual castle a really beautifully detailed castle. It's not a great map to actually play on because it's very cramped, but it's a very pretty map for Unreal Engine 1. And since I sent you my Unreal Tournament files, you should actually have that map. Whenever you have the time, definitely look at the map Falkenstein and just wander around. Because it's a very, very gorgeous map. Again, for Unreal Engine 1. Yeah, and it's not a great map to play on because it's a fucking labyrinth and it's very cramped indoors. But just as, like, video game architecture, it's very well done. And there's a lot of Unreal Tournament maps like that. That one happens to stand out to me. Chozo script translated. The history of the Chozo stretches back into ancient times, so far into the fog of the past that we know not where our ancestors came from. One thing is clear, however. The Chozo who colonized Talon 4 made a conscious choice to eschew a civilization of advanced technology. We Chozo chose to live in harmony with nature, guided by the providence of the universe. We believe we will spend peaceful days here and plan to leave our words from time to time. Yeah, good luck with that, guys. Ganbatte. I'm sure nothing happened to the Chozo. I'm sure nothing bad happened to the Chozo. Just like nothing ever happens to the Kennedys. Yeah, they taunt you with that. So, listen very carefully. Do you hear that very low pulsating hum? That is that pickup right there. Whenever you're in a room that has a pickup, like a collectible, that audio clip will play. The louder it is, the closer you are to it. Since the map doesn't actually tell you where pickups are, that audio cue is how you figure it out. Now, I'm sure you know this, Simkey, because I'm pretty sure you played this game before, but I'm just making that clear for people who are watching this, or maybe the VOD, and have not played Prime before. And I'm not the biggest expert on Prime. I've played the games a few times, but I've never, like, really learned the route. But, you know. I do have a general idea where I'm supposed to go and what I'm supposed to do. That would be the scarabs. It echoes in this hallway. The shots echo. That's how it would sound in a metallic hallway. Because with metal, sound just bounces right off it. It's absolutely terrible for acoustics. Or maybe it's great, I'm not sure. I'm gonna be tearing up all over the place. God, I'm so glad I'm playing this with headphones. You've not finished Prime 1 since you got stuck and did not finish Prime 2 or 3, but you've 100% Hunters. Yeah, I finished all 3 of the Prime games, and I finished both versions of Prime 1 and 2, but Hunters is the one that I didn't finish. I meant to. I totally intended on doing it, I just never did. Many long years have passed since we Chozo first took root in this land. The passage of time has always been a source of fascination to us. It is the belief of many Chozo sages that the truths of the universe hide within the tumbling currents of time's flow. Even as we search for answers there, however, we find illumination in other unexpected places. We know not how the ability has come to us, but recently many Chozo have begun to sense things beyond the realm of ordinary perception. Strange sights and inexplicable sensations flood our minds, filling us with visions. Excuse me. We take this growing ability to be a sign of our burgeoning harmonization with the infinite. Perhaps, finally, the universe's secrets are becoming known to us. So you can hear the pickup again, the audio again, because it's that. Ignore those guys for a moment. I fucking love Metroid Prime. See, I would have replayed the Prime games on stream, but I was waiting for Prime 4 to do that. Now that this is out, though, obviously I'm playing this now. Regardless of whether we see the Prime 2 and 3 games on Switch, I probably will be replaying Prime 1 Remastered along with Prime 2 and 3 later this year. Hell, I might even replay the original Prime instead. So that water is poisonous right now. In there. Yeah, you war wasps. God, I hate saying the word wasp. You just fuck right off. Yeah, the 3DS game, I've heard if you actually play it, it's decent. It never should have been called Prime. That was such a bad call on Nintendo's part. If it had just been called Metroid Federation Force first, if it had just been called Metroid Federation Force, it would have been fine. Nobody would have complained. The fact that it was called Prime, and the name Metroid Prime carries weight with it because of what it means to so many people. Because for a lot of people, Metroid Prime is the perfect game. So if they had not called it Metroid Prime Federation Force, I feel like it would have had at least a warmer reception. Not necessarily a good reception, but a warmer one. The art style didn't really help, but it's not really here or there. Also, I didn't talk much about the Direct on the server because I was watching it with my brother at the time. Holy shit. There are so many things in that Direct that I am excited for. That Direct was made for me. Metroid Prime Remastered, We Love Katamari Reroll. We Love Katamari is one of my favorite games of all time. That's my comfort game. Bates and Kaitos remasters. We have the first one on GameCube. We were waiting for the remasters. Etrian Odyssey trilogy. I was literally thinking about that the other day and how I was upset that I never got to play them. And now I don't have to track down the copies. Ghost Trick was something that I was going to buy until I saw the price of the DS game, and I don't have to worry about that now. I can just buy it on Switch. Fantasy Life coming back is bizarre because I thought that series died. And I might actually get that because it's like Rune Factory meets Animal Crossing. Professor Layton is back, and I thought he was retired as the protagonist. Because I thought his daughter took over. Also, that series has been dormant for a while. God, what else was in there? Oh, there was so much. Game Boy and GBA games. We've been talking about that on stream a few times, about how we wanted that. Fuck, what else was in the Direct? Oh god, there's so much in the Direct, I'm starting to forget what was in there. Oh, I've lost my damn mind already. Whatever. But there was just some... Oh, Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4, I already said this on stream, but Pikmin 4 being inspired by Pikmin 2's gameplay, that is a very, very good thing. And yeah, the new Samba de Amigo game, that was it. That was one of the others. I told you, Simkey, off stream, that I never thought we'd see that IP again. Because there are only 2 Samba de Amigo games that have currently come out, and one of them is a remake of the other. Not even a full remake. That is not at all what I was scanning. Oh, excuse me. I was trying to get through the bourbon chicken from the other day. Oh yeah, the Megalore campaign for Kirby. It really just ensuring that I have more stuff I need to do on stream when I play that. Did they confirm if the sub-games had multiplayer, like online? Because I seem to remember they brought back a ton of the sub-games from previous games, and they're supposed to have online or something like that. Uh-oh. Ow. Oh, ow. No confirmation yet. Okay. Better have online. The Splatoon 3 DLC. Yeah, kind of annoyed that the first part of the Season Pass is just a new hub. That's cool and all. But, I mean, you don't... There's, like, no... Like, what's the point? What actually is the point of Inkopolis? We don't need it. It's cool. Yeah, side order. People think that's Agent 8 from Octo Expansion. So, that's really cool. Because Agent 8 is missing in action in Splatoon 3. Yeah, side order looks good. I don't know if I'll play that on stream necessarily, but I will definitely be playing that. I'll be getting the expansion pass. Maybe not tonight, but soon. Literally just for side order. Also, for those wondering, since I mentioned it, Xeno is doing fine. He was able to have ramen earlier, which he was happy about because he fucking loves ramen. He might not need the gauze on his face for much longer, so we might actually see him in stream again soon. That does mean, Simkey, I'm probably going to need you as a mod for a few more nights, though. Because Xeno can't wear his glasses with his with the gauze pad on his face. so he can't read. He can't see too clearly. So I hope you don't mind staying mod for a little bit longer. Sora also has a new job, so she can't show up as often. Yeah. I could also try to tap in Dennis, but Dennis specifically did not want to be a mod because he doesn't like having mod powers. Which, fair. It's not cut out for everyone. Honestly, given what I have had to deal with as a mod in Discord servers, I can totally understand people not wanting to moderate. Because that shit is not fun. I have a lot of stories of the bullshit that I have had to deal with as a moderator in a meme server, and none of them are actually safe to talk about on stream, funnily enough. That's the kind of bullshit I've had to deal with. I will say, in as vague a way as possible, that I literally had to ban a guy from the meme server because he popped in the server and the very first thing he started doing was going to the Serious Talk channel and suggesting that a certain historical event did not happen because his math did not check out. If you have to ask what certain historical event, you have not been paying attention to politics. Yeah, he literally popped in the server and that was the first fucking thing he did. I have missiles, that's right. Hold on. Oh yeah. Birdo is, actually canonically trans. Gonna do your thing, buddy? There you go. Guess I had to stay still for longer or something. You hear the pulsing? It's very loud now. That's what you need to listen for. Ooh, bright flash. New extras unlocked. Yay! People happy. I just quoted Whiskey Dingo. I didn't mean to do that. I don't even have a people happy emote. What am I doing? Oh yeah, shockingly, I don't actually have Metroid Prime's soundtrack on my laptop, and I need to fix that. The floor reflects based on the light. And you can see the dirt on it. You can hear Samus's footsteps. I only just noticed. I don't know about the Metroid Fusion extras. I don't know. The Metroid 1 thing probably isn't here. Because it's kind of unnecessary, all things considered. I'm gonna go back to the War Wasp hive real quick. Yeah, but the fusion suit might be. I see no reason why it wouldn't be. Ow. I just want to get a screenshot. I want to get a couple screenshots to show Xeno later, since he won't be able to play the game for a bit. From what he told me, he's probably going to wait on playing this until he can get the physical copy. I'll be getting the physical copy. I just didn't want to wait. Metroid Prime is a game I will buy 1,000 times if I have to. I will buy every version of this game that comes out, because I fucking adore this game. This is a game that I will gladly pay full price for several times. Fusion is good. I like Fusion. Fusion's not my favorite, but I like it. Alright, so I can't go to Magmore Caverns just yet. Just scan that and get out of here. You're going to be right back. I'm also going to be right back, actually. I would like a different drink. Okay. What is this? The cries of this... okay, should I read that yet? That's kind of out of order. I'm not going to read that yet. God, The fucking light. I'm sure I've come a long way. Oops, I looked away. You know, I'm thinking about We Love Katamari right now, and I'm going to be thinking about that for a lot. But one of my favorite quotes ever, not even just from a video game, but one of my favorite quotes ever comes from one of the Katamari games. I don't actually think it's We Love Katamari. I think it's the first one. But the quote goes, "My Earth really is full of things."
Recording to logbook.
Alright, these in order. No, not yet. We'll get there. Alright, we need the morph ball bombs for that. Now, it has been quite some time since I last played Prime 1, so I don't actually remember where it is off the top of my head. Oh, hello. Alright. Hi, back. I'm front. Screwed up the joke there, but whatever. It's also not the map. I believe we are done here for now. Where's that door up there? Can I get up there? Can I get over there? I think I can get over there. God, the fucking lighting in this game. Holy shit. I can get through here. Wow, I actually went right past the scarabs. I haven't done that before. Yeah. So, Simki, you said you never finished Prime 1, yeah? You only finished Hunters?
Recording to logbook.
Alright. So then you're going to be seeing a lot of this for the first time, aren't you? There we go, that's the next one. Oh, did I miss some scan? I think the pirate data is actually out of order anyways. The surges of negative energy brought by the meteor far exceed our expectation. We Chozo have yet to find a way to rid ourselves of the great poison. What we can do now is seal it away and wait for the day when a power that purified the poison appears. However, it is already impossible to collect all the pieces of the great poison, as it has already spread, seeping into the planet and hardening. You got past the lava ice planet and then got stuck on the next planet. These aren't planets, actually. They're all part of Talon 4. They're just different regions of the planet. Prime 3 and Hunters are the ones that have different planets, actually. Not Prime 1 and 2. So the lava area is Magmore Caverns, which we actually have access to right now, but I can't go to because I don't have the Varia suit. The ice area is Phendrana Drifts. So the area after that... I believe that would be the Phazon Mines. So did you actually make it to the Phazon Mines, or did you get to a different part of Talon 4 Overworld? Because there's a whole other half of the overworld you can get to from both Magmore and Phendrana. And both of them also have entrances to the mines, if I'm not mistaken. All the areas connect to each other. Phase on mines. Okay. So you actually made it fairly far. Oh, hello.
Key level critical.
Alright, so I can't go through there yet. You actually made it quite far. Yeah, it's fine. They'll be back.
Recording to logbook.
Yeah, again, I'm just taking pictures because Xeno won't get to play this for a bit. Even if he bought this right now, he can't exactly play the, or on his Switch because he can't really easily wear his glasses. So I just want him to be able to see the game. Alright, we should be getting morph ball bombs soon. Oh, level 3. That's what that is too. Yeah, I'm kind of blind, so. Xeno said he was going to wait for the physical copy, which I think comes out on the 22nd. Omega Pirates and Phazon Elite kept kicking your ass. Oh yeah, they're a nightmare. Fun fact, in some versions of Prime 1, there is a dummy scan left in the game. If you scan the missile of the Omega Pirate at the end of the Phazon Mines, it'll say test scan in all caps. There are other dummy scans in the files that you can activate if you use cheats, but that one can actually be can be seen in normal gameplay. And I actually got it the first time I beat Metroid Prime, but I had to redo the fight because I died because I was trying to get the scan.
Recording to
So, Simkey, are you going to be getting this digitally, or are you going to wait for the physical release? Because I'm buying this physically once it's out. I just didn't want to wait. Because the 22nd is the week Kirby comes out. And I just didn't want to wait. You're waiting for physical? Yeah, that's fair. I would have done that. It's just that I thought, you know what? If I get it digitally, I can support the devs even more. And I get to stream it day one instead of having to wait. There are very few games I would do that with, because normally I would just wait for the physical release. Nice thing is, I'm a grown adult, it's my money, I can do with it what I want. If I get my money's worth out of something, that is up for me to decide and no one else.
recording to logbook.
Oh, that was fast. There's a thing up there. God. You know how Stanley Kubrick once said that, or at least Stanley Kubrick's idea of filming is every single frame is a painting? Well, I present to you Metroid Prime. Every room is a painting. You never really criticize a game on its length for that reasons. I only do that based on replayability. Because if a game is short but has high replay value, then who cares how long it is? Because, like, V6 Times is a very short game. However, it's a game you can beat in a single sitting. And I've replayed it several times. If you don't know what V6 Times is, that's the game that has the title that is the letter V 6 times. It's actually called V6 Times. It's not called VVVVVV or V. It's called V6 Times. Yeah. A lot of people get the name wrong, but I looked it up when I originally got it. It is actually called the letter V 6 times. That is its title. Terry Kavanagh, the guy who created it, is just a weird guy. He's also one of my favorite developers, and he also made Dicey Dungeons, which is a game I really need to play, because I've not played much of it. And now for the lamest boss in the game. Alright. Hang on a sec. How shiny this damn thing is. Yeah, honestly, my nuclear take. Video games should be shorter, not longer. They should focus on gameplay and performance over visual fidelity. And developers should be paid more money to work less. I want shorter games with worse graphics, made by people who are paid more to work less, and I am not joking. There is absolutely a place for long games. I fucking love Skyrim. Like, I cannot tell you how many times I've played through Skyrim. Scan the red enemy, please. Right, not how many times I've played through Skyrim. I've only played through Skyrim a couple times. Actually, no, I've only played through it once in its entirety, but I have played it a lot because I fucking love Skyrim. However, sometimes I just want something short that I can finish in, like, a single sitting. ADHD makes it hard to keep focused on a 200-hour game. Yeah, that's understandable. I also have ADHD. I am medicated for it, though, and ironically, my medication allows me to weaponize my ADHD. So I can actually... Because the thing about ADHD that a lot of people don't realize is it's not just about being unable to focus and concentrate. It's also where you'll wake up, have your coffee, and then decide, I'm going to clean my room. And then you spend 4 hours doing nothing but cleaning your room. And then you suddenly decide, I'm going to learn a new skill. So then you start researching that skill, and then you're ready to do it, and then you decide, I'm going to cook supper. And then you have this elaborate plan for supper, and you do that. That's ADHD. It's not just, oh, oopsie whoopsie, I can't pay attention right now because I'm distracted. That's not what it's like. Because it's not just being unable to focus, it's being unable to not focus on just one specific thing. I will literally sit here and catalog games for literally no reason because I just wanted to do it on a whim. I will literally list characters that are in every single entry in a single franchise to make a list for fun. Or I will just read a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I mean, like, there are some times where I'll just start cleaning right before I'm about to go to bed because I decided I wasn't tired enough. Alright, so if I remember correctly, getting the Morph Ball Bomb... Yep, you can see the Spring Ball. Alright, so I can get out here now. Yeah, there are a lot of misconceptions about ADHD. A lot of misconceptions about a lot of disorders, honestly. ADHD is one of the most misunderstood ones, though, because people who don't have ADHD assume it's one thing when it's not. And I have ADHD. I'm also medicated for it and have learned how to weaponize it. I'm actually gonna... There we go. Yep. Yep. I'll look at your message in a moment. There it is. I swear they increased the time on that. That used to be much tighter. Right now I've gotten into looking at stereoscopic 3D cameras and if they can still be used properly, and that's most of what I've been doing. Yeah, I mean, like, I'll randomly just start reading about stuff immediately after I wake up, or I'll open a game and start going through characters and whatnot. That's honestly one of the reasons why I like games that have bestiaries or logbooks or galleries and whatnot, because I'll just sit there at random times and look through them for no reason. That's why I like collecting things in the Katamari games, because I just like looking at all the stuff. Earth really is full of things. Yeah, what version of Risk of Rain 2 do you own? Just curious. You own the Switch version? PC and Xbox, okay. Yeah, I own it on Switch because it went on sale for a good price. I am probably going to buy it on Steam once I verify that it works on the Steam Deck. It's poisonous. I don't remember that being there. Oh, it's just this one? Okay. You would recommend the PC version? Yeah, the Switch version's actually pretty good. But I was gonna get it on PC. I'll still play the Switch version. I mean, there's a bit of overlap because I have a Steam Deck and all, but, you know, whatever. Steam Deck verified. That actually does not mean it'll work, funnily enough. Yeah, that means Valve's testing claims it'll work, but the thing is, updates can actually break the game, and sometimes Valve is wrong. Like, Freddy Fish 2, The Haunted Schoolhouse, the Humongous Entertainment game, is listed as unsupported on the Steam Deck, because according to Valve, it just simply does not work. You can play it just fine. It works perfectly. In fact, there actually aren't any issues with it at all. It just runs. It's actually true for a lot of games on Steam that are listed as unsupported. So you can't rely on the verification process alone. Now, you have to check ProtonDB. In fact, if you're going to use the Steam Deck, you should be relying on ProtonDB anyways, because that gives you way more information than Valve's verification process. Because ProtonDB is made with user supports, and can also tell you sometimes how to get a game working correctly on the Steam Deck, because a lot of people report battery usage and settings for optimization. That's how I found out that Spyro Reignited Trilogy on the Steam Deck can be run at ultra settings if and only if it's set to a very specific resolution, because the deck's native resolution causes frame rate issues, because it's not actually supported. Now, I can't get in there yet because of the poison water. Yeah, I mean, like, regardless of what you said, I was going to do check it on ProtonDB anyways. Because I've already been using ProtonDB since I have a Linux laptop, which, when using Steam, also uses Proton, just like the Steam Deck. Yeah, no, the Linux symbols. There we go. Yeah, I'll probably get Risk of Rain 2 next chance I get, and I'll see if we can pull a group together to play it. I'll still be playing it on Steam because Xeno doesn't have a way of playing it on PC. But honestly, between the Switch and the Steam Deck, I'm actually willing to double dip occasionally if I really like the game. But in all honesty, the Steam Deck is really just a better Switch. Alright, so I'm missing one there. I will hold off on reading that. I like the first Risk of Rain. Never really unlocked much in it, but I liked it. Simkey, do you like roguelikes? Like a lot? Yeah, I mean, you might have guessed from my name, but I do like to do roguelikes. And yeah, for those who don't know, my name, Rogue Spike, is because Spike is a name of a character I created when I was young. Funnily enough, that character still exists in my headcanon, but they're under a different name now. But Spike was the name I was using to sign game profiles with for a while, because I liked the name. And at one point, I was Spike XD, because I was going to do a internet comedy group called XD, and I am well past that point of even thinking about that. God, that would have been a misstep. And I wanted to move away from the XD part of my name because I just gave up on that because there was just no point in doing that. And I was just Spike for a while, and then when I really got into roguelikes and realized that, hey, you know, I fucking love roguelikes, Rogue Spike. And here I am. So, to be clear, my persona's name is not actually Spike, because Spike is not even a furry. Spike is an alien. Maybe one day we'll get to see Spike in art form. Or what she's become, because Spike is actually now named Flare. I have a lot of ow, and ow. I have a lot of OCs. My persona's name is actually Drake. Because he's a Drake because he doesn't have wings. I got the charge beam now. Well, now you stole your name from your dad. Yeah, my dad is a techie. So I'm certain he had a username when he was more active online. I don't know what it was. I never really asked. I can't believe you stole your dad's name and turned it into a furry. Also, I just saw the message. Main roguelikes you play are Risk of Rain 2, Spelunky, and Isaac. Simkey. Do you like classic grid-based roguelikes, like Mystery Dungeon? Like the old school roguelikes. Okay. I'm going to type the name in chat so you can find it easier. I'm going to type in 3 games. They're all related to each other. Look those up. They're all free. NetHack was inspired by Rogue, the original roguelike, and is extremely good. They basically kept adding content to it, and it actually got updated. It came out in the fucking 80s or something. Possibly 90s. And it got an update as late as like 2014 or something. Slash'em is a now defunct fork of NetHack that adds in a ton of new content. And on NetHack is the version of NetHack I play. That's the one that's actually still being supported. It tries to increase the randomness of NetHack. So rather than expanding the amount of enemy variety, it expands the things that can show up in levels and also restores a cut class from the game. Yeah, there are free mobile versions. They are kind of a pain in the ass to actually play, but it is a way of playing them. On NetHack in particular, that's the one that I play the most. I have been playing versions of NetHack since I was a kid. I have been playing them when I first used a desktop computer running Windows 2000 back in the year 1999. And I have been playing them ever since. And I started playing NetHack because of my dad. NetHack is awesome. If you like roguelikes, and you like old school computer games, you are probably going to sink a few hundred hours into it, like, very easily. Ugh. Once again, getting screenshots for Xeno. Oops. No, you don't, you bastards.
Recording to logbook.
God, Xeno is going to lose his fucking shit when he finally plays this. Because I've talked about how much I love Metroid Prime. He loves it just as much as I do. In fact, he actually beat Metroid Prime before I did. I wonder, does Jennifer Hale still voice Samus in this version? That sounded like Hale. That definitely sounded like Hale to me. We actually have Metroid Prime. I need to get this physically and signed by Jennifer Hale. Oh my god, I need to get this physically and signed by Jennifer Hale. Oh, we're here already. Okay. We have a copy of Metroid Prime Trilogy for Wii, the Steelbook edition, signed by Jennifer Hale. And for those who were present for my Eternal Darkness streams, that copy is also signed by Jennifer Hale. We have a lot of games we could actually get signed by her, because she's just in everything. Oh, Scan Range, you fucking bitch!
Recording to logbook. Recording to logbook.
See if this trick still works. It works! Yeah, you can shoot the mirror from any angle. It doesn't matter. It is difficult to aim. It's much easier on Wii. Gotta go eat. Alright, good night, Sinky. So I'll be talking to myself mostly for the rest of the stream, I guess. That's fine. I talk to myself a lot, anyways. So, like I said, you can actually hit the mirrors from any angle, you know, if you want. We will actually be coming back here later once we get the plasma beam. Get out of my fucking way. Don't hit him. Yeah, there's the Varia suit. So now we can get to Magmore. Yeah, I guess I'm not supposed to go there yet. Or maybe I am. Oh, excuse me.
Recording to log.
Oh, excuse me. I'm burping a lot from the Dr. Pepper.
Recording to log.
Ah, here we are. We've been here before. This will take us straight to Magmore. Whoops. Keep doing that. There's no save room close by, so we're just gonna go down. God, fuck. I keep wanting to fucking press Y to do stuff, and it's not the right option.
Recording to log. Recording to log.
There's an artifact in one of these rooms that we will not be getting for a bit.
Recording to log. Recording to log.
It's fine.
Recording to logbook.
God damn it, I hate these little shits. Ah, these little shits. Alright, so that was just my fault. There we go. Nala Akaba, welcome to the stream. I saw your follow from a few hours ago. I'll give you that. What? Guess we'll make it down there. There it is. Okay. Get in the hole. Oh, that's not the angle I want the camera to be at. Oh god. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't originally. I mean, I was genuinely shocked to see this in the direct because I thought we'd never actually see it. I was convinced it was just a hoax or something at this point. But I thought to myself, you know what? If I buy this now instead of waiting for the physical copy, I can stream it right away. And then when the physical copy comes out, I can just buy that to throw even more money at Retro Studios and have a physical copy. So I will double dip on the game if I want to, because this is one of my favorite games ever. I adore this game. This game is better than sex. Not that I've had sex. Not what I meant to say. That kind of just outed me there, but whatever. This game is just good. Welcome to the stream. So you're going to be seeing me taking screenshots of random shit here and there. This is from my brother, who is currently recovering from surgery, and he cannot play the game. He's also waiting for the physical copy, so I just want to take some screenshots so he can see what the game looks like. Because my brother also loves Metroid Prime. Supposedly, Prime 2 and 3 are getting remasters as well, but they're not going to be full-on remakes. If the rumors are to be believed, Prime 2's remaster will be more of a straight port with touched-up visuals and all that, whereas Prime 3 will be basically an unmodified port. Supposedly. Now, Now, those remasters haven't been announced yet, and they might not be for quite some time. Well, we really won't know. But those were the rumors that were applied to the Metroid Prime 1 remake rumor, because the rumor for this game was that it was a full-on remaster from the ground up. And supposedly the reason why this even exists in the first place is because a prototype of this remaster was what Retro showed to Nintendo to say, hey, let us make Prime 4. And then the Namco build was scrapped and control was returned to Retro. Alright, so I have already scanned that. Wait for that gas to disappear and also get a screenshot of this room. Also, since I did mention my brother was recovering from surgery, he's fine. He got correctional surgery because he has the deviated septum, which means his nose is kind of fucked up, and he gets bloody noses a lot, and he was sick of it. So he's fine. It was just a simple surgery. He's still recovering though. He's got gauze pads on his face, so he can't actually play the game right now because he can't comfortably wear his glasses. He also has to sit upright because, you know, he got surgery on his nose, so you can't exactly be leaning forward or back or whatever. You have to have your head propped up. If you happen to stick around on my channel, he may actually show up on stream in the coming weeks. Because normally he shows up for my Saturday streams, which are multiplayer nights, but he's probably not showing up this Saturday. Alright, let me kill that thing. Scanning time! Report any signs of magma predator activity to Security Central at once. Local crystal formations possess low phazon residue. They do have high values in the monks of Grondheim, however. Recommend processing of crystal for that market once phazon operations cease. Geothermal power routing to this station is complete. Unstable magma flow is a concern. Remove tower from geothermal grid if fluctuations exceed safety levels. Immersion pistons are leaching power from the magma pools as planned. Geothermal power source is promising. Recommend Energy Command deactivate Central Dynamo and switch to geothermal power at once. Can I get up there? No, I need space jump. Did we really go to Ventrona already? Damn. I don't remember what's next. I have played this game a few times. This is obviously my first time playing the remaster. Ah!
Recording to
There we go.
recording to login.
White woman jump scare. You have 7 streamers you're watching. And my brother... Hello! I did not know you were here. Have I really played this game several times and never noticed that before? Yeah, I'm not normally one to have multiple streams up at once, but I do that sometimes when people are doing collabs. Or if I'm trying to get drops from a specific stream, but I want to watch someone else. You know how it is. New personnel must report to the South Research Facility. Failure to report will be penalized by a 30% ration cut and extra duty. Western Temple is in Phase 2 lockdown. All projects are postponed. Under no circumstances are personnel to attempt access. All ballistic support personnel report to Research Lab Hydra. Lockdown containment plan 3A is in effect until further notice. Alright. God, this game is gorgeous. I am going to be playing the ever-loving shit out of this game for the remainder of the year. Just saying. I'm going to be playing this on stream, and then I'm going to fucking replay it off stream, probably completely in handheld mode. And then I'm going to replay it again, entirely in the living room, where we have the actual surround sound set up. Because we have lights in the room that are set up with a Philips Hue system, so we can use voice commands to change the lights, but we can also change the color of the lights and the intensity of the light. But the really cool thing is we have a light strip on the wall behind the giant HD TV that is synced with the TV screen. So it'll display colors based on what's on screen, whatever the primary color is. And I gotta tell you, that with Tetris Effect connected is a goddamn light show in the best way possible. And I want to do that, Metroid Prime. Does it look like I give a damn about taking damage? Oh, there's my phone again. Also, missile canceling is back. In fact, I think they made it faster. Yeah, again, just taking screenshots from my brother. Again, how did I not know that was there? Play this game so many times. And so somewhere around here there are some shriek bats that I need to scan because they never respawn. I don't remember if they're in here or not. I think they might be in a different area. I can actually just ignore you guys. Oh, there's an awful lot of you. Alright, fine. You're gonna die. Screenshot first. Yeah, fuck it, I don't care. I'm in the upper part of this area. Ah, this is the area over here. This is the one with the shriek bats. Hey there. It's fine. We're absolutely good. Everything's gonna be fine. Ah, that's right. I need the super missile for that.
Recording to login.
I'll read that later once I actually get the other scans so they're in order. If I ever fucking find them. Yeah, buddy, you can actually just fuck right off. Do you? Nope. Ba-doop. 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 Is that the boost ball? Oh, you get the boost ball. I'm doing great. Well, I have played this before. Like, this is... I have played the Wii version once, and I played the GameCube version 2 or 3 times. Yeah, it's like full, complete playthroughs. I fucking love this game. Try to get there you go. Also, the spring ball is in this version, funnily enough. Ow. Ow. Actually, you know what? I could probably use the energy. Okay, well, fuck you. Never mind. Not quite what I need, but it'll do. Oh, there goes all my missiles. Fuck.